So when Kyrie Irving went up against the Bucks, the Celtics lost. And I saw a quote saying Kyrie shot a bunch of shots, was insufficient, and his team lost. What does this remind me of? All the games he's played without LeBron James. Now that quote made me think of a lot of things, and let's start from the beginning. Kyrie Irving was playing with LeBron James. They won a ring together, and then LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and the Cavs lose to the Golden State Warriors. And we all thought the Cavs are going to get better. LeBron James and Kyrie Irving are coming back to beat Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and the Warriors. And out of nowhere, Kyrie Irving requested a trade from the Cavs. And it's funny because he could have been traded anywhere. But luckily enough, the Cavs traded him to the Boston Celtics, a team that is their rival in the East, because the Celtics were going to give the Cavs Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder. And the Cavs had no choice. That was their best offer. Kyrie Irving didn't want to be on the team, so they made the trade happen. So Kyrie Irving was happy with the trade because to him, it made sense because he could get to be what he always wanted. He wanted to be his own man. He wanted his own team where he's the focus, where he's not second to anybody. He would also join Gordon Hayward on the Celtics. Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward were projected to take the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals to battle against LeBron James and the Cavs, but it all changed when he returned to Cleveland and he threw the alley-oop that would result in Gordon Hayward dislocating his ankle and possibly taking him out of the entire 2017-2018 NBA season. Now, Gordon Hayward is now injured, and even if he comes back in the 2018 NBA season, he won't be the same. It will take a long time until he can play again at 100%. So I predict that Gordon Hayward will be back next season. So Kyrie Irving wanted to be the man. Now he's the man with Gordon Hayward gone. But I feel like it's karma on Kyrie Irving's part, because I don't think it's a coincidence for Kyrie Irving to throw the alley-oop that injures Gordon Hayward for the season against the team that he wanted to get traded away from. Now, of course, I don't wish any injuries on Gordon Hayward, but why couldn't Gordon Hayward get injured maybe later down in the series, or maybe against any other team that's not the Cavs? Why did it have to be the Cavs, and why did it have to be Kyrie Irving who threw the alley-oop that would injure Gordon Hayward? Maybe it's karma, I don't know, but Kyrie Irving wanted to be the man, and now he's the man to the fullest extent because the Celtics have nobody now except for Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has to take all the shots now. Kyrie Irving has to make all the passes now. Kyrie Irving has to be what he always wanted to be. He's now the man. Kyrie Irving now has to carry the Celtics by himself. He has no help. And it feels like he's back to where he was before LeBron James returned to Cleveland. He's by himself. Simple and plain. Kyrie Irving wanted to be the man, but at what cost? Even LeBron James, he's the man, but he always had help from Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Kyrie Irving. And now LeBron James got even more help with Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder and Derrick Rose, which makes me question, does Kyrie Irving really want to win? Because Stephen Curry is the man on the Warriors. Yeah, he has help from 3 other All-Stars in Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is also the man on the Warriors. Yeah, he has help from Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. So I mean, LeBron James is the man, but he had help. MJ, he was the man, the greatest of all time, but he had help from Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen. Kobe was the man, but he had help from Shaq and so many others. Now Kyrie Irving has nobody. Kyrie Irving is back to where he was when he was on the Cavs without LeBron James. Kyrie Irving has to wait until Gordon Hayward returns. Kyrie Irving won't win the playoffs. People are saying that he won't even make it to the playoffs. Kyrie Irving will never win another ring as long as LeBron James is in the East. And now this makes me wonder, what if LeBron James got injured instead of Kyrie Irving in the 2015 NBA Finals? Could Kyrie Irving have taken the Cavs to Game 6 against the Warriors? Because LeBron James did. So what happens on nights when Kyrie Irving's shot is not falling? What happens when Kyrie has bad nights? How badly will the Celtics lose? The Celtics have a lot of young players, a lot of rookies that don't have any experience in the playoffs or the finals. So Kyrie Irving, who knows if he can even take the Celtics to the playoffs? Ultimately, he's going to lose even if he gets there to LeBron James. If you look at Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, one of the greatest NBA players to ever play the game, they started off with great players. In their prime, they had great players. LeBron James in his prime, he had great players. Kobe in his prime, he had great players. Michael Jordan in his prime, he had great players. And now Stephen Curry, he's in his prime and he has great players. Kevin Durant, another example, he's in his prime, yet he has great players around him to help him win. Russell Westbrook in his prime, he just broke the triple-double record, he won MVP. He's in his prime, yet he has help. James Harden almost won MVP, yet he has help in Chris Paul. It's almost as if Kyrie Irving saw that the NBA is becoming a place where in order to win, you have to be on super teams. And Kyrie Irving was like, you know what? I don't need a super team around me. I want to be the man. I don't want to be the man with the man with the man with the man. I want to be the only guy that my team can rely on every single day. But Kyrie Irving, somehow, some way, he had the biggest help he could ever have in LeBron James. He gets to go to the finals every single year, but being the man was more important. So that brings me to this. I don't think that Kyrie Irving wanted to be the man so that he can prove that he can win without LeBron James, so that he can prove that he can take whatever team is on to the playoffs or the finals. I think that Kyrie Irving wanted to be the man, not to win championships or to win rings, but simply because he saw Stephen Curry, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, John Wall, they all got max contracts, but they weren't in the finals every single year. Well, excluding Stephen Curry. Almost everyone in the NBA, they're getting max contracts, and the ones that are getting max contracts, they're not in the finals every year, but what they mean to their teams is way beyond the finals. I think that Kyrie Irving wanted to be on a team that desperately needed him so that he could get a max contract. He wanted to maximize his value, and he couldn't do that playing with LeBron James. But I'll leave it to you guys. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Can Kyrie Irving even get to the playoffs without Gordon Hayward? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section, and I'm out.